Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been forever, but let's just pretend that it hasn't. Today I am just gonna do something simple to just get back into it. I'm gonna do like my skincare favorites and my makeup favorites as far as being minimal. I'm trying to actually want to just get rid of all the makeup in my vanity except for these items and a few more, but not very much. I want to try and keep it like in this little basket, like all my makeup. I'll film that if I end up doing it, but it's like a lot of money down the drain, and a lot of the stuff is like huge, so I can't just, donate it or give it to, most people. So, but anyway, so first I'm gonna do the makeup because I think it's a little bit less in depth. I've pretty much talked about a lot of these products before. So yeah, it's what I have on my face right now. It's pretty much what I have on my face every day. So since I've been way more into skincare, I don't really wear a lot of makeup. Usually my primer is my sunscreen, which I will talk about. And there's like one other one that I use, a Dermalogica one that I actually like found in my drawer that I had bought like 3 years ago. I tried it. I guess I didn't think it was anything special, but I've been using it and I really like it. But mostly I just use that skincare or the sunscreen one as my primer. So after my primer, I do a little bit of concealing with my Pat McGrath, what is it, Skin Fetish Sublime in L5. I'm like almost out, like it's like, so I put a little bit right here, a little bit here, just the highlights of my face, and that's pretty much it. I blend that out. I don't put any foundation on top of that. I either in between the areas, so like the areas where I would contour, which I don't really contour, but I more just bronze, I use the Chanel, it's a cream bronzer, and I kind of put that in the areas where I didn't conceal, not highlight, I guess kind of highlight too, but where I didn't conceal, I kind of blend it all together with a damp, beauty blender or sponge. And then I usually set it, all of it, so I don't ever like bake under my eyes or bake anywhere actually. I just set my entire face with the Hourglass Ambient Light Powder in Dim Light, and it's like a really, I wish you can see it. I don't know if you can. It's just like a really soft, like glowy, not shimmery or anything like that. It just has like this effect to it where it looks really healthy, and so I put that over my face, and not a bunch. I just swipe it over my face, and that's pretty much all I do for my complexion. If I wanted a tiny bit more coverage than that, I will go in with the Dior Dream Skin Cushion, and it's basically, I think it's a foundation, but it's like, it's more like a BB cream. It doesn't have a ton of coverage at all. Like, it's definitely like a tinted moisturizer BB cream type of vibe, but it's extremely like soft and velvety. So I will pop a little bit of that over the concealer and the bronzer if I am actually like going somewhere other than like work or something like that. And then on top of that, I will throw a little bit of the Hoola bronzer on top of the areas that I bronzed with the Chanel. And I will pop on some blush, and it's pretty much always this Hourglass Ambient. I love this whole line. The powders, I don't have the bronzers. I want to, but again, I'm trying to be minimal, so I'm not gonna spend $50 on another bronzer when the ones that I have work fine. But this is in the shade Mood Exposure. It kind of gives that little bit of a glow as well, to where you don't need to pop highlight on top of the blush. So I love this. And basically that's it. And then I put something on my oh, sorry, no, I do eyebrows. I definitely do eyebrows. I've been using the Marc Jacobs, Brow Wow Duo in the shade Medium Brown. I freaking love it. It also comes with a brow gel, a tinted brow gel on the opposite side of the pencil. So it doesn't have a spoolie, like most pencils do, but I have like a bunch of brushes with spoolies on the other end, so I just use that. This is really, really good. I'm sure you could just get a drugstore like thing, but I already own this, so that's my favorite. And then I pop on some lip liner, usually the Patrick Ta Precision Lip Crayon in the shade She's Proud. It's like a pretty nude color. So I pop that on. I pop some of this MAC lipstick in Viva Glam 2 in that shade right there. And then I pop some Milani gloss or whatever other gloss, but I usually reach for this gloss. This was kind of like if I had to pick like one of each thing to keep, it would be this stuff right here. It's the stuff I use pretty much every day, or my usual, well, quarantine, I don't wear makeup every day, but when I do, it's that stuff. So now we're gonna get into the skincare really quick. This is like I have a whole bin under there as well, but this is like the stuff I keep right here, the stuff that I use pretty much every day and night. So first I go in with a cleansing oil, and this is the Shiseido one, and I really like it, but I'm also in the market for a cleansing balm. I do prefer that. I wish I got like a sample of the Drunk Elephant cleansing balm, and I really liked it. And I like the way balms work better than oils, but I already bought this. I mean, this is kind of expensive, but I've had this for a long time. I would purchase it again if I didn't really find a balm that I liked, but either way, I do a double cleanse. I do an oil or a balm, and then I go in with another cleanser, which is either gonna be one of these. I kind of switch off, but it's between the CeraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser and the Tatcha the Rice Wash. This is pretty new. I'm so glad I bought it though. Like, I wanted to splurge and get it. And I know I said I wasn't gonna be buying stuff, but skincare, I'm not gonna be buying makeup, okay? I might buy skincare. It smells luxurious. If you've ever used Tatcha stuff, it's freaking bomb. Like, you get what you pay for. Some of the stuff is like, I wouldn't say it's like necessary, but it makes you feel like super bougie and that you're like in the whole spa experience. Like, it smells so good. And I know I'm not like big on all the fragrance, but sometimes like it doesn't really irritate my skin. So sometimes I like to have stuff like this. This doesn't really have like fragrance per se, but it just smells very bougie and expensive. And it's a rice wash, so it has, it's like a little bit of an exfoliant, but not like the most gentle exfoliant you'll ever have in your life. So I highly recommend this one. So I kind of switch off just because this one, you know, doesn't have any kind of little grittiness or anything. So I don't even want to call this gritty. It's not. It's just like slightly exfoliating. So I switch off usually like every other day, or sometimes I'll do this one in the nighttime or this one in the morning, or vice versa. But yeah, that's my cleansers, my favorite ones. And then I usually go in with some sort of a treatment. Either this Paula's Choice BHA liquid exfoliant is a chemical exfoliant. It's really, really good. I prefer chemical exfoliants. I don't use like scrubs or anything like that. So either I go in with this, or I go in with the CeraVe Skin Renewing Retinol Serum. I don't really like to mix these, so I'll switch off. I use usually the retinol, maybe tops twice a week, and I like to use it for like the lines on my forehead and the lines under here mostly, and I've already seen an improvement, and I've only had this product for like a few weeks, so I highly recommend both of these. Then this one's really inexpensive as well. Pretty much there's only a couple things in my skincare routine that are like luxury, and it would be this Tatcha one, but this thing was only like 30 something bucks, which even some of the drugstore skincare items can get that pricey, so I don't feel as though this is outrageous, and I definitely don't feel it's outrageous in comparison to Tatcha's other products. So this might be the most expensive thing I own. So either I go in with one of those, and then I usually do a mask, and I've been using this from Pharmacy. It's the Honey Potion Renewing Antioxidant Hydration Mask. This is amazing, like, oh my God. So I have like an oily T-zone, but I'm very dry, like around my mouth right here, and like a little bit like above my eyebrows, and a little bit on my cheeks right here. But here is pretty oily, and like right in the middle here. But other than that, I'm very dry, and this has like, oh my God, like changed everything. When I wake up, I've never seen like that much hydration than when I use this. And it's like a little honey pot. That's what it looks like. It doesn't really have I mean, it smells, I've used it quite a bit, and I haven't had it that long. It smells a little bit like honey, but it doesn't really have like a fragrance. And so you just like, this is like, how cute is this? Look, it magnetizes. So you just scoop some, put on your face, and you rub it in, and it like instantly gets like a warming sensation, but not like a burning or a bad feeling. It just feels like warm honey on your skin, and you leave it for like 10 or 15 minutes, and then you wash it off, and your skin looks super bomb. I usually use this at night I'm sure you could use it in the morning also. I just don't normally spend quite as much time in the morning on my routine as I do in the evening, but yeah, I usually go in with that mask. What's next? I think this is pretty much, so at night I go in with this CeraVe PM Facial Moisturizing Lotion. It's extremely lightweight. It's like, almost like, it's a little bit of a white, but it's not like a regular lotion. It's kind of clear also. It's really, really, really hydrating, and I love pairing this with that hydrating mask. I feel like my skin has never been this hydrated. And it even still like just balances out with my oil, and I felt less oily throughout the day as well. Let's see, these are the last things. So when I'm done with all of that, I put on a sunscreen. I love both of these. This is the CeraVe Hydrating Sunscreen, and this is the Unseen Sunscreen. So if I'm not wearing makeup, I usually go in with this one. I do like this one a lot, but it's more of like the white kind of sunscreen. So it kind of messes with your makeup a little bit. So if I'm gonna put on makeup, I usually don't go with this one. I go with this one from Supergoop. It's the Unseen Sunscreen, and this one is clear. It's almost like a primer, and this is the one I was saying that I do use as a primer typically instead of that one from Dermalogica. So I go with one of these sunscreens, and that is pretty much it. Just this lip oil right here. This is from Siren's Art. My friend Ashley makes all this bougie skincare, and she has some really good like scrubs and stuff, but it's more like body stuff. She does also have this amazing like a body butter type of thing that I used on my daughter's eczema, and my niece has it right now because she's having like an eczema breakout on her arm, so I told her to go ahead and try it. Oh, she does have also this oatmeal bar that I have used a few times, and I actually really like it, so I had to put it in here so it didn't get all gross on my wood thing. But yeah, it's like a oat exfoliating bar. I do use it for my body as well, but I've used it on my face a couple of times, and it's extremely gentle as well. But this I use every single day. This is my second one. I have like 4 of them, but this is my second one that I'm going through. I use it like 2 or 3 times a day. Whenever I'm sitting on my vanity and I see it, and I'm like, every day. Super good. And yeah, and I also have a lip mask, which I couldn't find, that I use at night, like a super more hydrating. This is more like it's a lip oil, and I use it throughout the day. But I have like a hydrating sleep lip mask from Laneige or whatever that is, and I don't know where it is at the moment, but I also put that on at night usually. So yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. This is just a short getting back into making video stuff. I am gonna start doing a lot more like vlogging, even though it's gonna be hard. I wanna do stuff with the kids and when we're out and about, but it's like we wear a mask. I don't know how that's gonna translate with the audio and all of that, but I am gonna try. We're gonna go to Target. I'm gonna take one of the kids, and we're gonna do like a little shopping haul with whoever ends up behaving enough to go with me. So yeah, thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.